right, once you're done with your reoccurring, you're going to go back over to this left-hand menu and go to transactions. Now, this is where the fun stuff happens, okay? Because this is the magic. If these categories are incorrect, then that means that everything else falls out of whack. So we want to make sure that each of the transactions that you've had, at least in the last 30 days, is accurate, right? So what you can do is you can leave it at all transactions, or you can do it however you want to do it, okay, with the options that are available in that menu bar. But you want to look at, okay, this is Airbnb, which means that it should be allocated to travel and vacation. Now, there are some already preliminary categories set up for you. If you need to add a category because this doesn't make sense, you can't find a category that makes sense for your specific situation, don't panic. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and you see create new category. You're just going to add it in there. Okay, follow the prompts. It's very simple. Okay, and then you're just going to do that for each one of these. Okay, let's say that you need to change Zara. Let's say Zara was actually a gift. Okay, you see how at the bottom this little menu bar popped up to update gifts to something else? You can actually create a rule that updates every single one. You see it says apply 32 changes to existing transactions. That means there are 32 other transactions that say Zara, where you may be like, I didn't actually buy that, it was a gift. If all of them were gifts, then that's the only time you're going to change the rule. Okay, if it's just that one time, you're just going to change it on that one option and do not come into this screen. Okay, but if you want to take a nice shortcut, if you're like, no, every single one of them were gifts, go ahead and hit apply 32 changes to existing transactions, hit save. Everything will be updated from there in regards to Zara. And we can see that when we actually search, it all says gifts now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and clear that. All right, so you're just going to go through and do that. And if you make a mistake on the rules, you can always go in and edit the rules. If this seems really complicated for you, leave this part alone. We can cover it inside of our session, okay? And if you feel like something's missing, a transaction or something, you can always add the transaction in here as well, okay? That's also a really good way to create the transactions for the manual accounts that you've made that didn't come up and automatically connect. That way we can actually see what transactions there are, okay? Now, there is nothing else for you to do. Please do not touch anything else in here. Do not go into any of the other options on dashboard. Don't go into cash flow. Don't touch the reports. Please do not touch the budget. Do not touch the budget. Don't fiddle with the goals. You can take a look at investments if you have investments, but don't touch anything in there. And you're also not going to touch where it says advice, because that will actually take you to a whole different company to help you do this. And you've already paid me to do that, okay? So don't click any of the other buttons. We will review everything and the amazing dashboard that this is inside of your session with you, okay?
Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to like if you learned something, leave a comment about what you enjoyed, share the wealth mindset, and of course, subscribe for more juicy financial info for aspiring new and current rentalpreneurs. We'll see you in the ICU soon. Stay financially healthy.